How about Albert Little at the aid station? There's a story there. Have you ever in your life seen anything like that?
No, that's a good question to compliment you on bringing that up here today. Uh, the way it was depicted in Saving Private Ryan and the miniseries here is a true story. No question about it. That's a true story. But the way it's presented is unfair to the man, and it's a way of it's exaggerated. And it's not fair to the man in any sense of the word. I can give you a little background on Blythe, and I think it's worth taking a minute to do this. And in fairness, we should do this. It's not the way it was in the presented, but he did have this problem that he was that frightened, he was that scared that he blanked out. And then the aid station, I had gone in there because I had been hit, and I took the opportunity to go down the line along the wall of the aid station there and check with each man to see how many men I had wounded and how they were doing. And it's exactly the way it worked out. When I talked to him, it seemed to snap him out of it, and he was all right. Later on, he again was went through on a patrol. He volunteered for a patrol, and outside of Carrington, and he was wounded. He's gone. But now the story on Blythe since then is very, very interesting. After the World War II, when he came home, and as I say, recovered from his wound to the throat, which was severe. We thought we had lost him at that point, but he lived through it. He came home and he volunteered for the Korean War. He went in the Korean War. He went in the airborne, and it ended up he was in the 187th Airborne Regiment in Korea. He jumped, and they had the mission of jumping over the line. They jumped right into the middle of a division of Chinese. You talk about tough luck, you're doing things the wrong way. And in that action, Blythe was given the Silver Star. Later on, he got the Bronze Star. So it ends up, he has the Purple Heart, the Bronze Star, and the Silver Star. Not too shabby. It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good man. To finish on Blythe, when he left the service finally, he was a first sergeant. So he had come up from private to first sergeant, going back, and after what he had been through and the experiences that we were sharing here in Normandy. And the record shows that he died in 48, I think it is, but actually he died in 67. And he lived during the last years in Northwest Philadelphia. So yes, he was not, he was a casualty in Normandy, but he proved himself later on in life. And we like to keep the record straight in that.